Whoa, it's not letting me join.
Yeah, take this one now.
All right.
Let me get some weed. Let me get a G. You get the invite?
Yeah, I'm joining.
Who are you playing with? I'm picking off you.
Who am I playing? It's my first time looking at the teams. Hold on.
Let's get activated. Let's get activated.
I bet one of y'all won't play with the Falcons and one of y'all won't play with the Bengals.
Falcons, Bengals? Yeah.
Yep.
What you mean?
No excuses.
That was pretty even. Both of them had never played with either one of them teams.
Yeah.
I want Bengals. I want Bengals. I want Bengals.
You want Bengals? All right, I'll take Falcons.
I was gonna say flip teams and run it back.
Bengals. I'm streaming it.
I'm about to beat his fucking ass.
Hey, have an amazing game.
The only way you get a rematch. Listen, this is the clause. The only way you get a rematch is if you lose by less than 10.
I like that.
If you lose by more than 10, we don't want to hear nothing about no rematch.
Hey, Perk. Real talk. I don't plan on losing. So you talking to John right now?
You do not plan on losing because, bro, I'm about to skunk you, bro.
Okay. Yeah, put some hot sauce on it.
Stop. Yeah, what you keep taking socks for?
Yeah, Perky ain't watching.
I'm playing. I'm on my way to the playoffs.
Them shit ain't cheap, man.
That's crazy.
Yo, no, leave the sock alone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Huh? You ain't find it? Sheesh.
Hey, I just thought.
Oh, Patrick Patterson? That's crib. That's crib. Early. You know RJ can't tackle. Oh.
Huh? Who? Me? No.
Who the fuck is Mike Davis? That's the Falcons running back now? Mike Davis?
Hold on, I can just mute my mic, Jate. Hold on.
The former Gamecock here, this is Mike Davis. And just no.
I'm about to try to fix it right now.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's third down. Now it's Ryan. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. A gain of 4, not enough. And it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Here we go. 180.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Here's Burrow. That is caught. It's Uzomah. Touchdown, Bengals. C.J. Uzomah. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and trying not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now it's Burrow. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And the Falcons grab it. There he goes right side. 30. 10.
Okay, baby, come on.
And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bengals drive about to get going. First down. Here's Burrow. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
It's Eric Harris who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. The Bengals drive about to get going. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Quick slant caught by Chase. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just
Tyler Boyd, he's going to go. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 58 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TD. Well, dare I say it, it's kind of quid pro quo. Both defenses now with an interception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They begin with a run by Davis. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now it's Ryan. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. throw on first down with Ryan. And that is incomplete. The intended target, Mike Davis. And it's second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Avoiding the hit at the end as he'll slide down with a first down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage, and that'll bring up second down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 5 now. Ryan, a dump off for Davis. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Here's Ryan. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A 1st down carry for Davis. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now Ryan. Eluding, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Trey Hendrickson, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Brandon Copeland. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. He completes it to Boyd. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Open man is Uzomah. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. They will throw on first down with Burrow. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He'll buy some time right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Ryan. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Brandon Wilson to return it. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On the stop there defensively, Tyler Davison. From the 45 on second down, Burrow. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Burrow looking to pass. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his running back, Mixon. Mixon hit, and all the ball is out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They go play action with Burrow. Rolling to his right. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. To Mixon on the check down. Touchdown! Joe Mixon. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Here's Ryan to throw. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Ryan going to give this to Davis. It's a first down and more for Davis. Oh, and now some space to operate. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off at the 14. He's at the 50. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. So the deep ball giveth, and now the deep ball taketh away.
Man, you're getting deep on me here. I like that. Going to the next level in what you're thinking. And when you think about all the success he's had throwing the football so far, sometimes when you're doing that, you think you're invincible out there. But he was given a cold dose of reality on that throw.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Trey Hendrickson getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that's caught inside the 35. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And room there to work it inside the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. Skirts by at the 15. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Davis. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mike Davis. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. To throw for it is Ryan. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful, and the lead is down to a field goal here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Burrow on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
And here's is a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Trey Hendrickson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Throwing on 2nd and long. Ryan getting this ball out wide for Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Now Ryan. Flush to his right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They run it again with Williams. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here we go with Burrow. Buying time to his left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a whale of a game. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Younghoe Koo, and we are underway from Atlanta. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. Now Burrow on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Dante Fowler in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta. Oh, look at the juke. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here's Ryan. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Ryan. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Play action. Ryan out to his left. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll roll him out right. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods to...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. There's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that. Well, they showed a 5-receiver set, had the backfield empty, and lined the running back out to the left. Plenty for the quarterback to process both pre- and post-snap, but he was able to find his man, and it turns into a big play.
On first down, Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. First down. Here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. Now it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he slides to a halt inside the 10. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Travion Williams there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A handoff running left, Mixon. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he's got some space here. Bring it! And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, 35 yards. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-point...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Mike Davis taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Falcons have cut it to within a score. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. He's got room to run past the 20, and they will finally get him down at the 28. 91 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Burrow on play action. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. Forced out to his left. Open man is Chase, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Oh, good return up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're
taking it right down Broadway. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 33 and a first. Now Ryan on first down. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
They'll start by running the option to the right. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. On second down now. Mixon. And some room to roam now. And now off to the races down the right side. Past the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. 178 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. McPherson up and good, and it's now 21-7. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Sliding out of the pocket. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Ryan. Well, yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100-1. And it's not looking good for him here.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Mixon. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Mixon with a first down carry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Mixon. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. But that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Under pressure, they got him again. Grady Jarrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
Oh, look at this play call. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Ryan.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action with Ryan. Flushed out right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Ryan. And incomplete on the deep ball. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. Ryan. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 3rd down, Ryan eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And he's brought down. can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow. And this one is incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tyler Boyd, 43 yards. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like...
He's got a man complete. Touchdown Falcons. Kyle Pitts, 75 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. To Mixon on the check down. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and just like that, it's third down. They come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Tyler Davison hauling it off the edge to sack him. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
Burrow going for it on fourth. Escaping the pressure right. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So that's the second time this game they've given it up on fourth down. They're now 1 for 3 on fourth down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on fourth down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have fourth down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on second down, Ryan. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. They've got his man complete. And he's brought down. They took a big shot there. It pays off. A solid gain downfield. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway in Buffalo. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Now Jackson on first down. He'll bison, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A.J. Klein, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. From the gun, Jackson being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Jerry Hughes on the stop. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through him.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And Dobbins, he is not going to get there. They stop him short of the line to gain. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th down, but that pass is knocked away and incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Allen to Diggs there for a Buffalo first. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. And here he'll get it down to the 7. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Tyus Bowser able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. 2nd down and goal. Allen. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Patrick Queen in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The kick by Bass is good.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll go option to the short side. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Jackson. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And he gets it down to the 32. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, it's
all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 32 yards, and the Ravens have taken the lead.
Hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Allen. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man here, Beasley. Touchdown, Bills. Cole Beasley, 52 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen. Took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Jackson on 1st down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. An option handoff here to Dobbins.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Oh, good-looking return set up here.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Dancing to his left. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. Open man Watkins, touchdown Baltimore. Sammy Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You're looking there, the defensive back was maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Jackson now. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and now it's 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The veteran Mario Addison in there to drop him for a loss. Tucker's kick is good. And with that, they move ahead by a point here in this 3rd quarter. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And he slings one that's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Not that time for Watkins. That'll bring up second down. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, fourth quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Sam Cook now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. To return is McKenzie. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 68 yards. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Flushed out, and he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover. Stephon Diggs. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bills capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
And that's caught inside the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. His throw incomplete. Sammy Watkins the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the return will stop it well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. On 1st down, Allen. And Diggs has it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Throwing now is Allen. Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And again, it's Allen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen. And that is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.